everyone. There's I, Brittany, and then there's Lauren this way. Hey. Poke. You went the wrong way.
Not on my screen. It must be flipped again.
Oh,
remember how last time the camera? Ugh, dang it.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. But anyways, we are cutting out the diamond handbag from Sewflo Sewing Patterns. I'm really excited for this one. We have a bundle on the Mormino website that you can purchase. It's optional. Don't have to have it. You can use whatever you want to sew along with us. Let me pull it up and see exactly what is on it.
For the kit?
Yeah.
So the 3 required products to get the discount is going to be the Dove Gray Renew, the black accessory weight Luxe, or regular weight. I cannot recall.
Regular Luxe.
Okay, and then the black and white teacup midweight Luxe.
Midweight. Okay. Yes.
Yep.
And then underneath that, like, you can add the bundle to your cart, and then there's optional products if you want to like add. Like, we're gonna need some purse feet. You could do a zipper end cap, or you could make your own zipper end, and then zipper tape, rivets, zipper pulls, and that should do it for everything. So the fun thing about this pattern is you can kind of edit it how you would like. Let's see here. I laid these pieces out. So this is like half of the bag. You have, I guess this might be hard to see. You have like this little corner accent, and then you have like a stripe here. Your handles are going to go on this piece, and then you have an accent here. So it's fun, like layers. You could do all one color. You could do 2. And then you could add a 3rd accent color in too. So I am going to add the watermelon pink vinyl to mine. I'm excited. I think Lauren's adding to hers.
Yes, I am doing punch bowl because I don't have any. Oh, sorry, I don't have any of the Dove Gray lining, and I didn't want to damage any out at work. So I'm using the red Renew canvas.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I think that'll be cute.
All right, so got lots of people saying hello. So hi, everyone. Liz said she's trying to find her pattern. Dash said, good morning. I'm hoping to play along this month. Have pattern cut out and fabric chosen. Nice. Aslan said, watching this on my phone while I watch Brittany's blog on my TV. Nice. Kira linked the bundle.
Oh, thank you.
Lisa said, hi. You should have seen the look at my cat's face when you came on the live. Oh, because we were meowing. Oh, Ria's conference call got canceled so she can watch.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. So I
beat Ria last night. Sorry. I was pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, Ria. I didn't call Ria yet.
Oh, that's funny.
There's Brittany. Say hi, Brittany. Brittany's so nice. I was so excited to finally do one of her patterns.
Heck yeah. It's so pretty too.
Yeah, it's really cute. I've got my pieces laid down. So I have the exterior center with the accent on top of it. Then I have the exterior side panel and the exterior corner. So I'm going to like try to plan where I'm putting my pieces. I know I was looking at some on the website just to see like what other people did with it. So in the one on the pattern, that exterior accent like centerpiece, she has a glitter. And then for the exterior center, the exterior corners, and the handles, she has a solid, and then she has an accent solid for the exterior side panel. And I think that's her gusset color too. Yes. I like how it is. And then if you don't want to add a 3rd color, I saw some really cute ways. I really like there's there's one on here and it's just solid black. And then that exterior accent, the panel in the center is leopard print. I think it would be so cute to do all of the black luxe with just the floral center. That would be super cute. I also like, there's one in here, the handles and the exterior side panels and the gusset are one color, making the exterior center and the exterior corners another with the print in the center. I think I might do that.
Yeah.
It looks really cute.
I kind of want to add a hidden strap connector to the side panel, the gusset, to make it a crossbody too.
In the pattern for the crossbody version. That's
okay, that's funny.
But so like in the pattern, the crossbody version doesn't have the handles, but you could do both. Because I was thinking about that too. I was like, do I want to add a crossbody to it?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is it looks like such a fun pattern to customize however you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhea, I was on a video call with Lauren when I was setting up the listing, and I was like, Rhea always gets the order in first. She's like, well, I hope I beat her. It's so funny.
And what was the order for?
I started a pre-order for paw print debossed webbing, and I'm so excited. It's gonna run until May 20th, and I'm gonna work on getting it as soon as possible because I want it soon too. But I'm really excited. There's pink, neon pink, black, gray, a pumpkin orange, a pretty blue, purple, a sage green. I think that's all of them. Oh yeah, Kathy got her order in too. Thanks, Kathy. Aslyn said these panels are awesome for doing some fun layouts. Yeah. Oh, and Kara linked my group. Thanks. Okay, so how are you laying yours out?
Oh, girl, I'm just trying to cut these pieces. I don't even know. No, I think I'm gonna do the exterior corner as the black, the exterior center as the floral, and then the exterior accent as the red.
Oh, what are you going to do the exterior side panel as?
I will probably wait, what's the side panel? Hold please.
That's the one that's like the diagonal in the middle.
Oh, okay, hold on. So it goes.
So you have corner, side panel, center, but the exterior accent is in the center over the center.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the handles get sewn onto the exterior center, and the exterior accent lays on top of it and gets stitched over it. Kind of think like Erica Bowler, how you have the handles in and then there's an overlay over it that gets stitched over it.
Okay.
In a sense, but that's not hidden by another pocket.
Is the exterior accent a raw edge on the top then?
You fold it over.
Okay, you fold that top over. I might do the flowers on the flowers.
I'm like torn. Okay, I really like that one. So the flowers would be my exterior accent. And then, but also I don't really want the black on the pink so much as I want.
Yeah, full disclosure, I did not look over the pattern. I probably should have last night, but I was just like mindlessly scrolling.
I was looking it over this morning. The decision making is what paralyzes me. Every time. I do really like how this one is done. So it would be, or do I go with like a brighter color? Or a
Like-
glitter?
Like add another?
No.
Just changing watermelon.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Well, I was debating like the ballet pink
Oh, it'd be so
or
precious with it.
there's the pink chiffon. No, because that's gold. I don't want to use gold. Okay, I'm going to do ballet pink. I think it's going to be really cute.
Ooh.
All right, so the floral is going to be my accent.
Okay.
I think I want to also do my gusset in the floral. Yeah. And
You could do
then
the exterior base in the solid black.
oh yeah. Okay. And then my base and my exterior side panel are gonna be black. And then my no. My base,
Oh, I gotta be right back.
exterior center, and exterior corner. And then these side panel and handles are gonna be pink. Okay. The decisions. Right.
I can get a signature from you, please.
Thank you, Tracy.
Right.
Julie said that black one is my favorite. I also love the tropical print one too. Oh yeah, okay, in the pictures, yeah. They're all so good. Joe Lynn said, have the diamond bag pattern but haven't made it yet. Well, it would be the perfect month to try it finally. Hey Jaded. Oh, thank you, Christy. I got this shirt when I was at
Yeah, I'll get one.
the Soda Summit finally. I had it in the like black speckled, but I didn't have this one. Brittany said yes, that would be pretty. Okay, yeah, I'm like, it's so hard for me to pick. And then my zipper panel, there's the lining tops, which I'll probably do in the black, and then I'll do my zipper panel in the pink. Ooh, it's gonna be cute. Okay, and then there's all my lining pieces.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay.
My Technosport chair got delivered.
Oh, you did just buy the mesh one.
No,
Or
I bought
no, that other one. Okay, yeah.
the big pink crisscross chair. It was like $100. I know that's like expensive, but it's also like it's way cheaper than it had been.
You said 100?
Yeah.
That's not that bad for a chair.
Right,
That
exactly.
would probably be really nice. Yeah. Okay, I have.
Well, it's
I
on
have
sale for
decided.
Mother's Day. So
Oh yeah, and our code stack.
it doesn't with like the additional Mother's Day discount they have. It was
Really?
like an extra 15% off of the sale price.
Did you at least click through your link so you could get credit? 'Cause
Does that
would
work?
Yes, it
Oh.
should.
I thought you
Like
had
you
to use the
wouldn't
discount.
get. No, if you use the link, you
Oh,
still get credit.
sorry.
Like for that.
Oh well.
Okay, so exterior accent and gusset are my floral, and then handles, exterior side panel, zipper panel are pink. Donut, did you bring me a squish? Lining top, exterior corner, exterior center, and exterior base are all in black. Donut says hi.
Hey, Donut.
He brought a bigger baby squish today.
Lining,
Can you bring
gusset,
this to me?
lining. I'll do zipper panel.
All right, I gotta cut Donut.
I was like, you're gonna cut Donut?
No.
Sorry, I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, Lauren will let us know if it's good or bad.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna put it together after this and check it out. Because I can't decide if
Yeah.
I want it to be my like domestic area sewing chair and keep what I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
Either way, there's too many chairs down here now.
Korea said, I like the mesh chairs. I know some don't, but I really like those at Sewflo Studio.
Ugh, me too. I just want a pink one.
So the answer is no. She did not click on it. Yeah. Yeah, I am one of the ones who is not in love with the mesh chairs. I don't hate them.
It's okay to be wrong.
It's
Just kidding. I'm sorry.
okay. They're just not for me.
No, that's completely valid. Okay. We cutting? We doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
You're like, I don't know what you're doing, but I think I might do double-sided handles
Ooh.
with the red
Thank
and the
you.
floral.
Yeah.
Feels like I've got this little chunk here. And the reason we only made it a couple of vinyls is because we figured y'all have plenty in your stash that you can use up for the accent pieces. We didn't want to create more for
Also
you.
didn't want a bundle that was like no one's gonna buy it. It's so
Yeah, it's so expensive. So
why there's
yeah.
the optional goodies too.
Yes.
Now the black and white floral, is that a May 15th release or is it already up?
So we used to be able to do early access items through the bundles, but now it won't populate the bundle unless the product is already available. So
Okay.
yes, to both. It is a May 15th release, but it's active currently so that we can have it in the bundle.
Okay, that's what I couldn't remember exactly how that works.
Yeah. I'm also cutting my straps to 27 inches because it's what I can do easily. Like, meh, it's fine.
Okay.
Not a big deal. And then I think I'll just do like a webbing crossbody strap.
Oh yeah. Ooh, your black embossed floral would be really cute.
Yeah, girl.
Which I think I have some, but I don't think I'm gonna do the crossbody.
Yeah. That's fair. So for the double-sided straps, just so I say it out loud, I'm cutting 2-inch wide by the length of the handles, and then I'm going to cut my accent, which is the black and white teacup roses, to 1.75 wide by the length, desired length of the handle. And adding tape to all of that. Nope, I need a bin.
Oh, those are done.
I'm gonna turn my heat press on.
Oh yeah.
What is the
That thing.
vinyl zipper tab?
If you want to put a zipper tab on your zipper instead of a zipper end.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, I
there's
see.
3 options: vinyl, cotton, or
Okay. And we need 2 sets of this exterior side panel.
yeah.
Okie dokie. feel like I haven't been down here in like months. I know it hasn't been that long, but I'm just like, what do I do? While we're
Oh,
tracing, oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I was just say I can give away channel memberships soon.
Oh, okay.
What are you
I was
say?
gonna ask if while we're tracing and cutting, if I could talk about the Sew Whatever Studio classes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yesterday we added a new class that's gonna go on sale May 10th. And that one is happening at the end of July, July 26th and 27th with Monica from Cast Iron Handcrafted. She's going to do another leather-based class I'm super excited for. And then my and Ria's class goes on sale May 10th as well, and that is going to be the Tailor Tote Your Way. So we're going to really put an emphasis on customizing a bag to whatever you would like it to be. So extra pockets, added width, things like that, and just kind of giving you some tools on how to customize a bag. And then, so you're going to have it pre-cut before you come to the studio, and then we're going to spend all weekend sewing it. So I think it'll be really nice to take it slow, you know?
It'll be fun.
Yeah,
I wish
take
I
our
could
time
go.
with it. I know, I was thinking about that. I was like, oh no, it'd be so sad.
Yeah.
But that one goes on sale May 10th. And you can read about it on the website. And then Monica's class will be added very, very shortly as well with details. But I still have to talk to her about what all she wants to do. But it will likely be a pre-cut leather kit. And then you'll get to use the skiving, the skiver, and learn more about how to work with leather.
Another good class.
Truly.
They're all good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a class that has one seat left.
No way. What is it?
It's the Rosie Sling.
Oh my gosh. One seat left.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
I
Truly,
know.
though.
I'm like, who's gonna get it?
Yeah. Just saying. With an emphasis on sublimation. So if you didn't get to take the demo at Sew Whatever Summit, now's the chance.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, Andy's Fabric Cave. Nancy, you are on the live right now. It is live.
Hi, Nancy.
Wish I could go to your class. I'll be in Chicago for Fan Expo the following week.
Oh,
And be with Jess for the Sub Rosie class. Oh, jeez. Kira, you already got a seat.
what did she
wish I could come
say?
to your Rosie class, Brittany. I know. She said, me, JK. Liz said, I want it so bad,
No.
but next trip has to be family vacation.
Yeah.
Who needs those?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
And it'd be nice to have templates for this.
I know. I was just thinking,
I'd
like,
be like,
holy
zip, zip,
cow.
zip, zip, zip.
I cannot hand cut, like, scissors. I need ruler and rotary cutter, which is very different from how things
Well,
used to be.
I know. Like every time you're like, I need the rotary cutter. I'm like, I remember when you were like, oh, I can't use one.
Can't do it. Yeah.
Like I forget about that a lot, and then when I think about it, I'm like, it's so funny.
Yeah, truly.
Jen, what'd you do to your foot?
Oh, I thought we told you. She can tell her own story. That's not my job. Like, I don't need to.
I don't remember you saying something. If you did, I just forgot.
No, yeah, that's fair.
That sucks. I hope it's better
I know.
soon. Always the hardest part of bag making, deciding the look. Might do 2 colors. Nice. And then it said, hi, everybody. Love to have you as my company when I'm making dinner. Sue said I was planning to come in June, but I don't have real ID to fly. Well,
make an appointment.
You have some
I need
time.
to make an appointment too.
You don't need it. You have a passport, Lauren.
I know.
Like you don't need it. When I went to get my license renewed, she asked if I wanted it, and I was like, I have a passport. And she's like, I wish more people were like you. She's like, you don't need it.
Yeah. Well, so I do know that, but at the same time, I'm like, what if I lose it? I don't know. It's gonna expire soon too.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Mine's
so that
good
was
for a while.
my exterior side panel. Got them.
Yeah, Mike can't fly anymore.
Oh no.
He's got $100 Southwest credit.
That's right. I do too.
Yeah, I tried to use it for Washington, but it's like those are like your name only things.
Oh, weird. Kira had one that said it was transferable.
Okay, so when you change your flight and get like the credit, that you can transfer because I used that.
Hers was because they lost her luggage.
Oh.
1.75.
Wait, what was Mike's for? I used his points. My bad. No, you can't transfer the ones that are. Yeah, Mom's got credit too. Oh, I bet she can't fly. Jeez.
It's time to schedule the whole family for some real IDs.
Right.
I just think it's so funny that like it's finally here. Like, because it's been years and years of like, better get your real ID.
Right.
And they're like, well,
in I think it was like 2021, I went and renewed my license, and they didn't say anything about it. And my new ID came in the mail, and there was a letter with it. I was like, why didn't they tell me? And then it was like 4 years ago, because then I took the rally art to the DMV to get plates on it. And there was a big sign on the wall that said it was like extended for another 1.5 years. And I asked the lady, I was like, when did that happen? She's like, a while ago. I was like, well, the other BMV, like, they're like telling you. I was like, this is crazy. Gonna skip the real ID, go for passport card, but impossible to get an appointment for real ID here for months. Oh, geez. Yeah, I went to the library to get my
passport
because I went to the post office and I had an appointment, and I get there and they're like, oh, the guy that does that is off this week. And I was like, so why are you taking appointments? And I freaked out because I that's when I was going to go to Canada for Meowfest. And I was like, I need this like ASAP.
Yeah.
And they called the library and got me in. I was like, thank you.
That's good. Yeah, I know we went to the library for Dorothy's. Because she remembered when we went back to the library, she was like, oh, this is where they took my picture. I was like, dude, that was like 2 years ago.
Too. I went to Walgreens to get my picture taken, and I paid for it and stuff, and I took it, and then the lady at the library called me after I'd already left, and she's like, "Hey, could you come back? My glasses were on in my picture, and you can't have glasses." And I was like, so I paid for these pictures, and I can't even use them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I was real mad.
Okay, I decided that I'm going to make my exterior center the black Lux, and then I'll do my exterior accent as the flowers, because flower on flower would have
Nice.
looked a little silly.
Yeah. That's what I was,
Just had to come to my
trying figure
senses.
out. Okay.
And this one is cut on a fold. I'm just saying it out loud for other people as well. And myself.
Julie, we will be sewing this live on the 29th. I'm not doing Meow Fest this year. There is no Meow Fest this year, but I'm doing CatCon. It is August 2nd and 3rd in Pasadena, California. Not freaking out at all.
You got this.
Or am I?
Looks like a little kite.
Yeah, kind of. Cute little kite. Usually go back for the picture taken, redo them for free if they're rejected. Yeah, I thought about it and I was like, no, I don't want to. I was just over it. If you're doing a renewal, you can take your own picture if you do it online. Oh, Lauren, do you know you can do that?
What?
Jen said that you could renew your
Passport?
yeah, online.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
She said
Dorothy
she just did
and
it.
ours. Oh, nice. All expire at the same time. Okay.
Make sure to mirror PC and mark the dot. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mirror
what Liz
PC,
said.
mark the dot.
Yeah.
Exterior accent.
Yeah, taking your own picture does sound nice. For sure.
I look like a legit criminal in my passport photo. Because CJ, like, came home from work a million years ago, like, woke me up and was like, you gotta go get your photo. And I was like, it's too freaking early, man. It was probably like noon. And they're like, you can't smile. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember they said that and I was like, oh boy.
Then you get what you get.
How far from you is CatCon, Brittany? Well, it is a 5,000-mile round trip.
Shoo.
And myself and my friend Abby will be driving it together. She is in Cleveland area. She has a cat toy business, and she's gone out there like 6 times by herself. So He has told me, like, you really need to do CatCon. I mean, I wanted to anyways. But the fact that she makes cat toys, like, pretty much only, and she still does, like, as well, because you got to think of it like an event like that, like, it's going to be a ton of cat toys. So she has big competition, but I won't for, like, my specific items. I'm like, oh god, I hope it's like the most amazing thing of my life.
I think it will be.
Yeah.
And you've
And it's
already
indoors.
put in a lot of work. Oh yeah, that's good.
Lauren
man.
came to Toronto with me and Tiff for Meow Fest, and I had an outdoor booth. It was all I could get / afford.
Yeah.
And it thunderstormed. I was like, oh my god, this is terrible.
We got
I
through it
didn't
though.
lose money, but
Yeah.
it was not great. Because when I went to Vancouver, oh my god, it was insane.
I wonder what made it so different. Like, just the location, I guess, or
I am not sure. So, I just really don't know. I think it's harder to shop in a tent that's packed versus, like, my booth in Vancouver was like a double long table and you could just see everything. And when they came to the inside portion, the first thing they saw was my booth. So it was
yeah.
like everyone that walked in that building went, like, and lined up at my booth. It was insane.
Yeah,
In
I
the best
remember
way
the
possible.
pictures. Yeah.
Yeah. If you can't smile in the photo, then I would just cry instead. No one wants to see me crying and they let me smile. Oh my god.
I don't think that's how that works, but I love it.
Nancy said, how many years do American passports last? I'm not sure. 7?
Maybe.
Sounds right.
I'm adding a little trim piece to the slip pocket on the interior out of the floral fabric, just
Oh.
or the floral
Cute.
vinyl. I mean, it's still fabric, right? Or not?
Yes.
It's a textile.
Out of the material.
Yeah. I think that'll be cute. And then I'll probably do an overlay out of the black for the zipper interior.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's an overlay in the pattern, right?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, I want to do one.
Yeah. I figure that's one of those things, like it's easier for a designer to write it more simplified, you know?
Yeah, for sure. 10 years. 5 for kids under 12.
Okay. Which makes sense.
Can't
They age.
expire within 6 months of travel.
Oh.
Canada's last 10 years too. Kid one is funny because we got Violet a passport and it won't need to be renewed until she's 4.
Yeah. And that's kind of how Dorothy's is, because we went on that cruise 2 years ago.
Oh,
and that's what we needed it for. And like, she kind of looks like her now, but yeah, we're going on that trip in June, and we've got her passport, and she was playing with it and she wanted to ride in it, and I was like, absolutely not.
Oh, I'm surprised you let her play with it.
Well, like, she was looking at it. She didn't take it out of our eyes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, she wanted to bring it down to her little craft table and like color in it. And I was like, yeah, you can't do that. It's an official document. You won't be able to go with us. And she's like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, I won't then. Great.
I could just imagine.
Did you see my messages of what she said in her sleep?
Yeah.
I died. Because she said my name several times because I was like ignoring her. Like maybe she'll fall back asleep and she was just like, Mom? Mom. Are we at home?
The other night, Thea was trying to get Mike's attention and he wasn't answering her. So she said, Mike. And he looked at her and she's like, you told me I could call you Mike if you were ever in trouble. And he's like, and she's like, well, you weren't answering me, so you were in trouble.
Oh, Thea.
Yeah. Dom has a band reward party after school today.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
Sounds fun.
yeah. He didn't get to go last time.
Ooh, why not?
Yeah. Because they have to get like a certain score on their like recorded playing test things, and I'm pretty sure they have to do the basic things like bring their damn book to school. That was an issue last year.
Oops. Whoops. Okay. I think that's everything out of the print that I'm doing.
It's funny, I haven't done the print yet. Okay, when I finish cutting the black, which is like right now, okay, I'm gonna give away channel memberships for mine and Lauren's channels. You have to have gifting on. You have to do it on a computer, we think. Right?
Oh, yeah. It's easier to see that, and it'll be like, hey, turn gifting on.
Okay. So I'll do it on Lauren's channel first. Okay, I think I got all of those pieces.
Okay. What is... So I'm going to cut my
the
overlay.
diamond pattern.
To
Oh,
11.
yeah.
Sorry.
Just purchase the diamond pattern and we'll cut out next week. It looks good. I have a craft show this weekend, so sewing has to wait until next week. Oh, geez. Good luck at your show. Hope it is amazing. All right. Let's see here. So, switch account. Lauren Mormino. Mormino. All right. Here we go.
Whee!
Who's gonna
You
get
get
them?
a
They're
membership.
random too. We don't pick them.
No. I think that's the best
Anthony,
part. Oh,
Cindy LaRue, Lion Teen aka Sue, Sean, and Mama Amazing. So congrats, you guys got a month membership. For Lauren, you get some access to member only videos on Lauren's channel. My channel, I usually do my vlogs early access, and then you can use the fun emojis on both of our channels.
Yeah, I actually have quite a few like members only videos.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually I'll do that, but
Meh. It's kind of hard actually because you're like, wait, I worked so hard on this and I'm probably not going to get any money from it.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Okay.
And then on my channel, who's gonna get them?
I'm just saying it out loud. I cut my overlay to 11 wide by 2 inches tall and then 0.75 from each edge.
Oh, Tiffany got gifted a membership.
You mean she wasn't already a member?
No, she dropped me. She
Dang.
kept you.
Oh.
Cosmo, Peggy, Mickey, Steph, Billy Girl, and House of Stitches.
You gotta buy her more
Congrats,
tacos.
everyone. I guess so. She's probably not even listening.
No. Probably just like, love you guys. Here it is.
Gail said, I just paid $170 for new parts for a human scale office chair I have. Knew it is over 1K, so I thought that was a great deal. Oh, wow.
What time do you need to go?
Like 15 minutes.
Oh no. I was thinking that. I was like, wait, it's almost noon. Crap.
Well, listen. Worst case.
Because we were
warn
yapping.
kids. Yep, yap. Dude, if my child says that one more time to me.
I'm so sorry. I only say it because he said it, and it makes me laugh.
I know. Well, Mike has started saying it to him, and he's like, he doesn't like when I say it to him. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I can keep going.
Yeah, I figured.
I am supposed to chat with Monica at noon, but I know she'll understand if I have to push it back
Oh, yeah.
just a
She might not
little
be
bit.
ready then.
Yeah, exactly.
Love her.
Yeah. Okay, exterior contrast.
No, I have like 20 minutes.
Okay.
I turned my heat press off, though. I will not be doing my interfacing.
Yeah, that's fair.
But if you are
base.
able to do that.
Yeah, I'll definitely try. I feel like I can. I mean, we're almost done with the exterior once we finish cutting out the black.
Well, we were cutting in different orders, but so the way the top of the lining goes on is really interesting on this one.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You know, when you're like doing you're sewing your recessed zipper in, and you usually like make the sandwich of like your lower lining, upper lining, and the recessed. Okay, so this one has the gusset. So you sew the recessed zipper to the lower lining, but you don't put the top on.
Okay.
You sew the top as like a band, kind of like think like the way the Regina is.
Yep.
And then you sew that onto the whole like lower lining.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. All right.
Is that why the lining top has kind of that like tapered?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was wondering when I looked. Cool.
Okay, my accent.
And then so anybody using a domestic machine and using the black regular Luxe, just be careful and mindful of where you're using that within the bag. You don't want to overload your seams and get skip stitches.
And then it also doing it that way offsets the lining top and the exterior top seams.
Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking too. That's cool.
Yeah.
I can line that up.
You're so cute.
This is going to be a fun one to sew together too. I love like piecing.
I'm excited to see them like ours together at the end. They're coordinating.
Yeah.
Dawn said, what thread should be used on Juki TL for constructing this bag?
So I know Nicole has that machine or comparable, and she uses Tex 80 thread somehow.
Yeah, I know every time she says that, I'm like, really?
Yeah, she's got her tension just right, and I don't know that she uses the thread cutter because that's gonna be what messes up your machine.
She might.
Maybe.
But
she
Liz
lives
said
dangerously.
35 or 45.
Yeah.
Beth's in here. Beth, which one do you buy from Wizardry?
I know that Nikki and Melissa used only Tex 35 in the domestic classroom. But I know a lot of people use 45 as well.
Lisa said, I use Tex 70, don't use thread cutter. Beth said 35, but I'm scared of everything. Oh, Beth. You poor sweet thing.
Not scared of hair gel.
Hair gel?
Yeah.
Hair masks?
Gel. Oh, hair masks. That's what it was.
You cut your overlay like 11 inches?
Yeah, I cut it to the same width as the zipper pocket lining.
Oh, yeah, okay. I feel like, which one?
I'm going to cut out my connector to 1.5 inch wide for my hidden strap connector. I just think like a 3/4 inch D-ring is plenty for any size crossbody strap because like, it's just the D-ring.
I have pulled my Taylor tote and Mr. Heckle's overlays. I'm just collecting overlays to use.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I just not eyeball, but ooh, I
just like the.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, specifically, these two have the rotary corners on the inside.
Oh, that's very nice then.
Yeah.
I have that ruler coming, the zipper pocket template ruler. Well, yeah, that I'm excited for, but I mean, it's not.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. But it doesn't have rotary.
Rude.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Did those ship already?
They said they just recently did, and I was like, okay, what method are you using? Because I placed that order forever ago. Rulers take forever.
Yeah, it does seem like it's been a while. It felt like you got the ghost pretty fast.
Yeah, I was like, what can we do to get these here now? We have more ghosts coming, actually.
Oh, nice.
In glitter.
Ooh.
Spooky cute.
You know what I like. They weren't glitter?
They were not glitter because we wanted to rush them. And this time I was like, well, I don't care when they get here.
Oh, that's a cute overlay. Yeah. Okay, looking at the time. Rachel Kelly is a new member on my channel. Oh, thank you. Welcome to the Perfect Pals.
Woo-woo.
Aw. Lena said I need more ghost vinyl, FYI. She has made, I think she gets the award.
Yes.
For like
items
making
made.
everything.
Yes. Yeah, more is on the way.
Liz, I messed up my layout with my vinyls. No. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna lay this out. So I've got gusset. There's my center. Okay, so this goes there, and that lays over it. And then I have my corners. Yeah, I'll have to cut my lining on my own too. Whoops.
It never ceases to surprise me how big a bag is. Like when you cut the pieces from half, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, it's not that big, and
Right.
I'm like, oh shit, well, it's double the size, duh.
Right. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be really cute.
I know, I can't wait.
Ah, the ballet pink was like real good.
Oh, I
Like,
can't wait.
ooh, I should use rose gold hardware.
Oh, rose gold is part of the kit, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like
Well,
I didn't send you the hardware, and it was optional.
but it's optional. Yeah.
Yes, it was the recommended,
I
I should
know.
say.
I need to get first feet.
Oh no.
That's fine. I always need something.
Yeah.
Okay. And then yeah, so then the roses on the sides, but the bottom will be black. Oh, that's gonna be cute. I'm excited. Lena said, sticking to the theme. Julie said, I did my first overlay and it failed horribly. I need more practice. It just really takes, yeah, it takes practice. Once you get it down, it's like, I don't want to go back.
Yeah.
Don't make me go back. All right.
Although for people
So,
who don't like it, like that's okay too.
yeah, truly.
No shame in the zipper pocket game.
I've just gotten to the point where I don't like doing a regular one anymore.
Yeah.
Getting my kitty in July from my daughter. Picture post in the Facebook page. Mac is so, oh yes, Mac. He's so cute. Brittany said, super pretty. Can't wait to see it sewn up. Me too. Okay, so lining gusset, zipper panels, interior slip pocket, interior zipper pocket, and main lining. I'll need to do those. And then there are quite a few stabilizer pieces.
Yeah.
So the base is heavy. And then you have gusset and your three main pieces get decibel light. Excuse me. So yeah, I'll have to finish that. So yesterday, was it like yesterday? I told Lauren, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a nail appointment. Can we do like 30 minutes sooner? It could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Definitely. Yeah, I'll go ahead and finish it for both, if that's okay. Because it'll probably take me
Yeah.
like another 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be too bad.
I just messaged Monica. I was like, I'll be like 15 minutes late.
She's probably like, okay.
Yeah.
I know I would
like,
be.
It'll be okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut out
Oh
my
my
stabilizer
God.
and then my lining. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kitten Lady post, Ferguson's kidney values are continuing to improve. That cat that I was distraught over.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Aww.
Okay. I'm cutting my Decaville Heavy first. And then I'm going to bust out the scrap bin to see what I can cut the
See,
Decaville Light.
times like this, I'm like, maybe I should have a scrap bin, but the rest of the times I'm like, it's too much. I can't.
No, I get it. Because, yeah, this is like an overflowing mess of scraps.
Yeah.
And part of me is like, no, just.
Linda said, I finally love overlays, but also loved the slip pocket and the bomb.com. Yeah, that is fun. I do like that. Tiff did a slip pocket with an overlay on a bag, and I remember we were brainstorming how to work that. Said it wasn't like perfect, but
Oh, yeah,
Liz
fair.
fixed her problem with some Sprite glitter. Brittany said this pattern used up lots of my deckable light scraps, especially for the crossbody.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
nice.
Well, I need to go, but Lauren is so graciously going to stick with you guys. Make sure she meows at the end. Here's my meow to go. Meow.
Meow. Meowing goodbye.
Oh boy. Yeah. What is
We're
wrong
not
with
mentally ill. It's fine.
us? No, I just need more cats.
It's truly. It's been too long.
I told Lauren knows this, but I had told Mike last night. I was like, just really need some kittens. I think it would make me happy. And he said to me, where are you gonna get kittens? I was like, you gonna ask me? Like, I'm gonna leave the house and get 20.
Yeah.
I know a couple places.
Couple
Okay.
2 tree. Good luck. Bye.
Oh, wait. I almost ended the stream.
It would have been fine.
How do I remove just myself on here?
I think you just hit leave.
Ugh.
Well, you did it. Thanks. It's me. Hi. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Yeah, well, you should be able to force close the app. Well, fair. Okay, bye. It's so quiet now. Okay. So I'm just working my way through the stabilizer pieces, trying to mirror where appropriate. And just make sure you cut one face up, one face down. You can't just flip the piece. You have to see the wrong side and the right side of it. Oh yeah, I could turn the YouTube out. Monica said, I'm literally still laying in bed, so it works out. I love her so much. Mood. Okay, I'm opening up the YouTube stream so I can at least read comments so I don't feel so alone. Oh wait, I guess I can have it open in StreamYard. Oh, good. You've been ignoring us this whole time. Hilarious. Let me take these out. Oh, shoot. Okay. Does Monica do tutorials anymore? Yes and no. I think she's just lifing, you know? IO, yes, I did show mine. I haven't uploaded the video, but yeah, mine say Lauren on one side and then So Whatever Studio on the other. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Kira, was the echo really bad? I'm sorry. You must be a busy lady. I hardly have the motivation to clean my single cat's litter box. I don't blame you, though. I wouldn't have the motivation if I didn't have things I had to do, you know? A lot of expectations. But I would really love a day to rot in bed. Learn from the best, Kira. I didn't think it would happen because I turned the volume all the way down, but it did. I have a litter robot, which makes things so much easier. I have a litter robot. I bought one because Brittany was like, you should buy the litter robot. So I did. And our Ben still is like, I'm gonna poop on the floor instead. Hope that's cool. Bye. Like, dang it. Curse you, aqua scum. B2. B2. Okay, so now for the corner stabilizer, I've only cut one piece. And if you're someone who's super forgetful, you could add a little piece of packing tape and you could like tally on both sides what you've cut, just in case you think you might forget. Obviously, you can make a little pile, but I know sometimes that's not enough for some brains. Mine poops in the bathtub. When are you going to put up later classes? So each class has actually been going up about 3 months before it happens. So like me and Ria's class is going on sale May 10th and our class happens August 10th. So that's 1, 2, 3 months in advance. So that's kind of the process I've been keeping. So Kathy Caudill and Beth's will go on sale in June. Erica and Rayvon will go on sale in July. Nicole in August. Ashley Florak in September. And then there won't be any classes for sale for a little bit, and then we'll start on January or February. I was debating adding an open sew to the calendar still, but I just don't know if I can swing it, you know. It's just a lot, you know. I want to keep the classroom occupied as much as possible, but at the same time, like there's a lot of labor that goes into having it open and keeping it clean and stocked and keeping you all, you know, we have to be there to make sure everything's going okay. So it's just a lot, and that's okay, but we're going to be there for a long time, hopefully. So we just want to take our time and pace our classes and not do so much that eventually like we can't give 100% in each class. Oh yeah, no, I figured you could hear me when I went upstairs. I did not mute myself. Was I making a lot of noise or was it just like breathing? Probably breathing. Because I was like up the stairs and I was like, it's fine. Yeah, coming to the UK would be cool to teach some classes. I just don't know how to facilitate that. Plus I know like that kind of cost would be really expensive. I have not made any of Shambhala bags. No, it was both. I was like, oh my God, are you in the bathroom? No! Was it a lot of bad, terrible noises? Goodness. Ugh. No. And like it went outside and it was raining a little bit, and then I didn't want to say much to the FedEx guy because I was live, but I needed my chair, or he would have had to leave a note to say, we'll deliver it later. Kira, I honestly wondered if you would mute me. I was like, surely someone can mute me, but it doesn't matter. It's not that serious here. Don't get burnt out. I'm coming for Nova's class and I'm bringing my mom. Yes, I'm so excited to have you both. It's going to be fun. It's funny. Okay. So that was all of our fiddly little bits of stabilizer, and then we have our exterior center stabilizer that I'm going to have to cut out of the large roll, as well as our exterior gusset stabilizer, but then that's it. Stabilizer pieces. And I really just need a weekend to myself to really reorganize the basement, go through my scraps and get rid of what I will never use, take it to the classroom. But I think it's nice to have like this little bag of organized scraps versus these buckets of disorganized scraps. Oh crap, I forgot I need to buy a deck of a light. See the cardboard. So scared. What if I run out? Trying to peel it off of there so it's a little bit easier to cut. I need a week for the same thing. I want to redo the whole thing though. Yeah. I want to reorganize the basement. I just feel like if the space looks and feels a little bit different, I might not have as much, I don't know the best way to describe it, guilt coming down here. I don't know. Just because I don't make bags for a living anymore. I mean, technically, yes, I do, but I don't sell bags for a living. And so it feels very strange subconsciously to come down here and try to create in a space that was made for something else. It sounds really stupid, but it's just how I feel. So I thought like, well, if I can redecorate, kind of like reorganize and restructure the space for what I do now, which is like more or less strike bags and recording video tutorials as a priority, then it might feel a little better to come down here and do that job instead of being reminded of the job I no longer have. Yeah, the feel of a space fuels the mood for sure. It's definitely like what it is, you know, and life has changed so much in so many ways that space just doesn't feel right. I did recently reorganize like the space behind here. And I know like a little while ago, I reorganized this to what it is now still, but it's just not what it could be. And then like, I know people really want cylinder arm tutorial videos, and the space I have just is not set up to showcase it properly. So I'd love to work on that. Yeah, we've evolved and changed and shifted. Yeah, got to make room for the new machine too. I know it's sitting down here and I'm like, I picked out like a pink desk table that I might get for it, but I'm like, do I get rid of the couch down here? Do I move the couch somewhere else? Like, there's got to be something I can do. So I just need a weekend home by myself. CJ has taken Dorothy to visit his mom twice. And once it was a free weekend for me, so I literally got to like, man, I probably spent like 13 hours one day going through toys, going through clothes, going through my closet, like cleaning and organizing so much that just needed it really bad. And I'm like, now I need that for the basement and the house again. Definitely need a love sack. No, I was thinking about just like no couch. No, thinking about Pokemon. I mean, evolved definitely sounds right. And I was thinking it. I'm like, have I evolved or did I devolve? I don't even know. I don't even know. I would love, and I've talked about it for a while, to do like drops, bag drops, kind of like we do releases and post the bags I have for sale and like really make it a point to design and sew just for the fun of sewing, because that is something I desperately miss too, is that like creative flow state that's hard to get into when you're recording and you have to remember like, oh, I need to talk to people. Oh crap, I didn't cut out my side panel. Yeah, I should do it. Yeah, get a real love sack down here. Is that what you're saying? I do love this couch, but it's a lot. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Get the big. Yes, that would be fun. It would be hard. Like there aren't many times I have a lot of people down here, but like every once in a while there's a congregation of friends that appear. So it's nice to have that. I wonder if I go in store here if they would let me use my referral points more. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I just feel like I could set up like machines on this side too, kind of where my chain stitch is, and kind of utilize each space. I don't know. It would be cool to also have like permanently set up tripods or camera holders, whatever. Oh no. Price increase. Dang. Anyway, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I just don't get enough time down here. Unless I sacrifice my sleep. Okay. go to the Galleria. All right, that is all the stabilizer. My goodness. Stabilizer, 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 stabilizer. And then after that, it's going to be lining, and we don't need any interfacing on our lining pieces. Yeah, preset recording space. I think it would make it so much easier as well for me to come down here and just do it in smaller doses versus filming 7 tutorials in one day like I usually have to do. And then by the end, people are like, you look so tired. I'm like, well, not no. Okay. So I'm centering the stabilizers on those pieces, warming it up, and then pressing it down into place. No, you a stabilizer. Hello, Simo. Stabilizer, I hardly know her. Okay, getting that warmed up. So I like to warm up my stabilizer on my heat press, get it a little bit tacky, and then set it into place. Press it down. I was like, oh no, why can't you hear me? You just can't. Okay, and then we're going to match up the dots on that corner stabilizer. That way they have the accurate shape. And this is going to look so cute. I try not to, sorry, I really need to get that oiled or something. I try not to stack my pieces after they've been pressed. Try to give them some space to cool off so that things don't further stay warm or anything like that. I leave my heat press open. I heat it open because otherwise it like thinks it's closed and it has a timer. Like, well, obviously it'll think it's closed because it is closed, but yeah, it has a timer on it. So for me, I just let it warm up open. And then once I have all of these stabilized, I can turn it off and cut my lining out. That's usually my process. Okay, time to play What Are You? Got it. It's so fun. This reminds me of like the pieced together Guardian in the sections. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to lay this out just so y'all can see what it's going to look like. It's going to be so pretty. You can't see that, but I can, and I'll move it so you can. You're probably like, idiot. Okay, there you go. And I think I can like clip it together and hold it up. And just remember those dots are the top piece. And like if things don't seem to line up properly, it's because they don't go together. So keep your eye on that. So we have this long edge here and this long edge here. Oh, it's super pretty. So it's upside down, but this is the combo that I went with that red punch bowl ace. And it probably couldn't hurt to kind of stack these by side while you're at your cutting table so that you can lay it out. I assume you have a cutting table, but maybe some people don't. So you can kind of lay that out and be like, okay, these go together. And I can repeat that on the other side and say, okay, these go together. Top corner, and this piece, and this piece, and stack it. Kind of like that. And then we've got our side gusset pieces. This is going to be my connector. This goes to my lining, and this goes to my lining. These are lining pieces. I'm just going to give these a really quick press so they stop rolling. Like literally just half a second of heat is more than enough. And so I'll keep this little pile here. I'm going to stack this in my bin, take out my hardware container so that I can actually get my hardware. And then we'll go ahead and move on to cutting the lining. I can turn off my heat press because we've cut that out. And now move on to cutting the lining. Part of me hates how many rulers I've grown accustomed to using, but the other part of me is like, man, I love rulers. Okay. So with the Renew canvas, the wrong side usually has like a rougher feel, and the right side has a nice smooth surface, but then as well, you can scratch the back side with your nail and it has a little bit of a white cast to it. Okay. So I'm just organizing my pieces. I've got my rectangle square pieces here and everything else here. So I'm going to fold this in half and start on the gusset. Whoop. And I have these weighted pattern weights. Oh, no shit. Okay, just a tip when you go to sew those red side pieces to the center, clip and sew them one at a time because they slightly overlap the bottom. It's noted, but it's easy to miss when you're a quick worker. Fair. What are you saying, Brittany? Just kidding. Yeah, I try to kind of read the pattern before I go to bed, just to kind of digest it all and read everything. I don't always get to, though. All right, so there is our lining. And I'm going to go ahead, while this is still folded in half, I'm just going to make teeny tiny little snip into the bottom of the gusset. And that is it for this piece, so I'll move it out of the way. And then we've got these lining pieces. I don't need this to be as wide, so I'll just fold it a little bit smaller. Have it so it's still on the fold. Line that up. You do not want to see any of your fabric peeking through, otherwise you're not cutting it as accurately as you need to. I'm just gonna slowly go around that corner. Keeping my fingers out of the way. You eat patterns as a snack before bed? I die. Kind of, yeah. Well, I like to read. A little bit of light reading before bed. All right. And so I'm going to cut the other part of my lining from this side. Since it's not directional, what I can do is I can flip this so that the angles are in opposite directions and kind of save a little bit of fabric. I'm sorry that I'm not using the gray that comes with the kit. I felt like a bit of a, I don't want to say like hypocrite, but I was like, well, you know, we only have so much. I don't want to use up, and I already have this. And that's kind of why, even in general, the monthly project, the bundle is optional. Buy the pattern, use what you have. That's okay too. It is a vibrant and pretty red. I love it. Gorgeous. And this is the Renew canvas, which has a little bit of repellency, but like I'm not calling it a water resistant or anything like that. It's just easier to say it's not at all so that nobody tries to think it is. Okay, lining gusset is cut, main lining is cut. So we're down to two things, just about. The interior slip pocket, the zipper pocket, oh yeah, and then the zipper panel. But then we've done it. I think I can get a zipper panel piece from this area, possibly. Yep. And I'm just gonna rough cut this. I'm using a zipper overlay, so it is not the end of the world if it's not perfectly straight, so long as we have a nice straight edge to work with. So I can line this up with my zipper overlay. That is not part of the pattern, but it's something I'm adding. Come on. Okay. And then another one of those, and then two of these. Okay, I'm just gonna cut my other zipper pocket. We've got it started in this area, and I don't want to forget to have cut one. And then if you want to, you can clip these together. done with that piece. That was our interior zipper pocket. And again, I don't need to add any of that woven interfacing because I don't need it. Okay, moving my rulers out of the way. Just need to cut these two. Okay. So this slip pocket, we do need to have a nice straight edge. I don't think, I didn't read it, but I think I can still put wrong sides together and just add that binding, and my pocket will be very ever so slightly taller, and it seems like it won't be too bad. But maybe we're supposed to put right sides together around the whole thing. I don't know. It's a slip pocket. I promise I will read it. But my plan was to do 2 pieces, wrong sides together, based, and then add this little top trim to add a little pop. But if we do put wrong sides together, sew it together, I can go ahead and flip it and then still add the trim to the top edge, and it'll be fine. Okay. So all those can go together. Now all that's left is our zipper panel lining. And I'll use my ruler for that. Hi, Heather. Okay. So I'm going to cut this a little bit wider on the lining. I'm going to cut it like a 1/4 inch wider, but no taller. I don't need to add that. But I like to have that just a little bit bigger to fold over to adjust for any depth of my seam, any bulk within it. I just seem to have better luck that way. And I know that I can just trim that excess off of my lining, but I hate when they don't seem to line up. There's that one. And that was definitely more of an issue when I used to use like exclusively waterproof canvas. But it's still something I like to adjust to. Like, I like to do that. Okay, and that is it. I cut out my diamond handbag, but Brittany didn't cut out hers, so she's behind. She'll catch up. If you have any questions about the pattern, I think Brittany would be happy to help. Brittany from Sewflo. I'm excited to make this pattern. And I can't wait for y'all to join us on May 29th. May 29th, I think, probably. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you all later. Don't forget to meow with me. If you're at home, meow with me. Weirdo.